Thank you guys for joining me for another chess video. Today we have Mel Gibson as the black pieces and we have Hayden Christensen as the white pieces. This game was played in 1472 right after Christopher Columbus discovered the Red Sea right over the Taj Mahal. Great, Anyways, we're going to hop right into this game. This was the World Chess Championship game of 1361, as I said. And we'll just hop right into this. So, as we can see here, they're both in their prime, for sure. And Mel Gibson actually starts. He starts off here, taking control of everything, pretty much. And Hayden's a very timid guy. I don't know if you guys have met him. I've met him at least 30 times in the past few hours, and he's a great guy. Very timid guy, and he plays here. He's just kind of trying to stay on the other side of the board, right? He's trying to stay as far away from that pawn as possible. And Mel Gibson, he's the director of Cars 1. If you guys have seen that movie, great movie. And he goes here, getting ready to give a check and also take the pawn. Now in this position, you would think that Hayden is completely lost, and he should completely resign here. There's pretty much nothing white can do. You can't push, clearly, because you're pinned. But Hayden doesn't. He doesn't resign. He doesn't quit. He doesn't give up. He doesn't give in. What does he play? He plays this move anyways. And the reason that he can play that is because it's going to be attacking the king, and it's a double attack on the queen. Now, back in 1437, when this game was played, kings could move like the queens. And that's why he played that move. And Mel Gibson still thought it was 28 during this game, so he didn't know what was going on. So he's like, I'll move the queen back. So he moves the queen back. Hayden goes here, Mel goes here, Hayden goes here, Mel goes here, here. Boom! First check of the entire universe. One of the most monumental checks in all of business. It was a check worth $50,000 tops. Very good thing. And in this position, it doesn't really seem like Hayden can move anywhere, but he can, and he does. He moves here, only move. You might think he should have taken it, but you can't, because you just can't. Just trust me on this. I'm pretty good at chess. I know what I'm talking about. Mel Gibson just continues on the offense. Boom, check. He's got to move back. He starts bringing his king out. He's getting ready to attack the knight, support his own knight, and this is where you see the brilliancy of both players. Just looking at this position here of both players, this is by far the greatest chess game I've ever seen. I should do a deeper analysis of this game later. We're going to keep going with this. So, after this amazing move here, Hayden Christensen's kind of in a pickle. His king's been in check for the last, 5 moves. And he's really tied down. A lot of his pieces haven't even moved. So he's thinking, I got to just get rid of that pawn. So he takes that. Now his bishop has moved. His bishop's very active, very mature. Both of them are on dark squares, so you got some crisscross applesauce action. And you can't have that with the white bishop. It just doesn't look like as cool of an X. It's not in the center of the square. So it's fine, but it's just not perfect. So he gets his bishop to the perfect square, and this is awesome. I bawled my eyes out watching this match when Hayden played this move. And you guys do know Hayden Christensen is the actor for Captain America. I assume you guys knew that. Probably not, but that's okay. We're gonna just assume you did, even though you didn't. But we'll pretend you did, even though you guys probably didn't know that. Anyways, moving on. Mel Gibson, under a lot of heat, under a lot of pressure. I interviewed him around 1536. It's about 600 years after 1432. I interviewed him and I asked him about this game, and he said he was sweating literal chunks of caramel because of how nervous he was. The caramel was like falling out of his skin. And I believe him. Dude, I believe him. This position is one of, if not the most intense, particular position that I have ever seen, without a doubt. And Mel Gibson plays this really smart. Boom. He goes here. Now, what this move does is he's attacking the knight. He can come here whenever he would like, and he's supporting the pawn. Now if that pawn takes, the king can take. Very good move, and that's exactly what happens. He takes, and that's a double check, mind you. That's a double check. It's a triple check, actually. It's a triple check. And you got to do something, right? And Mel already planned for this, as I said. Mr. Gibson, boom, takes the pawn. Free pawn, by the way. Hayden did not see this. He saw the, the checks. He was like, that's awesome. I'm going to have a ton of checks. And Hayden missed that. He did. He truly did. And that is a sad mistake. Because now, after Hayden's next move, he goes here, check. Mel just starts taking his stuff. He just starts taking his stuff. It starts getting kind of hairy, but Mel's just really wiping the floor with Hayden here. And what's interesting is we get to this position where Mel is attacking and Hayden is defending. Now, who do you think has the advantage after this move? Is it Mel Gibson or is it Hayden Christensen? Wrong. It's both of them. They both have the advantage. So they're both completely winning. And they ended up exchanging bishops. And in this position, they ended up just drawing, and they both won. They both won the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. This was suggested by a friend of mine to do this video and cover this. We both watched that video, actually, or not that video. We both watched the game live. Again, this was played about 3 years ago, like 2027, I think, and just a really fun game. This has been a longer one of my videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and watched it all the way through. Yeah, it's fun to look back on old games and analyze them, and I would love any video ideas by you guys. Yeah, peace out and have a good rest of your day.